Okay, I have my watch.
Yeah, okay, wait. This is probably the most beautiful scenery we've seen in a long time. Mountains in the distance.
Tense.
The sun is setting on the 26th, 27th, and this is us.
The face of two nervous mountaineers.
6 hours before our climb. Okay,
For our first climb, when that thingy is coming really close.
We just barely kept our food down.
Yes.
By barely, I mean we struggled to get it in.
And struggled to keep it there.
Struggled to keep it there.
And
I mean, my hands are pretty much shaking.
Every
right?
hour we keep trying to know a little bit more about the climb, the more scared we get.
The more scared we get, yeah. Because
the kind of things we hear.
So we're leaving at 1 a.m.
Getting up at 12.
Getting up at 12.
I don't know how I'm going to eat.
Yeah, we don't know how we're going to eat our porridge. Get up at 12. Start at 1. And if my math is right, we should reach the summit by 8 in the morning, I think.
Depends on how fast we do it.
Depends on how fast we do it. I mean, there's no set pace.
Yeah.
But we're going to take it as slow as possible because we don't want to die.
Yeah.
We've never done anything like this before, and so far it's been challenging to say the least. Every step of it, our bodies have had to fight to like acclimatize. And the little climb we took up there, about 200-250 meters higher than where we are now, was so much more different than the level we're at. I mean, it just goes to show how much work we're gonna have to do to go
1,000 meters.
Yeah, 1,200 meters higher than where we are right now. Clothing, we're wearing thermals and then fleece and then these jackets and thermals underneath and hiking pants, and we got some badass boots. I mean, these Timberlands, I'll show you guys a picture with the crampons on. That is something you gotta see. They look like they could eat something, literally. And Jeremy's got his own badass shoes.
Some like ice skating.
He's wearing 2 sweaters, he's got another jacket, and I think it's gonna be...
We have those axe thingies to like chop into the ice.
Yeah.
So when they say not technical, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. And the other scary thing was the guy told us, hold the axe with the thing facing away from you, because if you slip and it's facing the wrong way, it just goes into your chest and that's it. That was not cool. But here we are. So we got a little unpacking to do. I think we're both gonna chill for a bit, probably take some Diamox and then head off.
5 hours of sleep.
Try to sleep. I don't think we're gonna get much sleep though. All around the camp, you can see people packing up for the night, getting ready for tomorrow. It's a pretty grim scenery compared to what it was at the lower camp, I would say. Very few people have got up and about today. Most of them just slept away.
Like us.
Some were eating dinner just now. But yeah, it's
So the next time you see us will be at summit.
Maybe not. We try to take some footage before that, but
if we can.
Wish us luck, man. Wish us luck. We'll see you soon. Oh, and one quick word about our guide. He turns out to be...
He was born in the mountains.
He was born in the mountains in a remote village in Nepal. He started climbing in Kathmandu.
And he's been climbing all his life.
Yeah, he climbs for a living, and he's got to be the studliest motherfucker we've ever seen.
This is how he explained his climbs in Everest.
Oh yeah, he climbs Everest, right? For a living.
For a living.
So he says there's base camp, camp 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what he explained to us was they get paid a certain amount of money if they go to camp 1, a little more if they get to camp 2, and so on and so forth. So this stud goes up to
camp 4.
He goes up to camp 4, comes back down, and he's carrying 20-25 kilos on his back, right?
The more weight he's carrying, the more money he gets.
The more money he gets, yeah. And he showed us his little finger, he got frostbite, climbing a mountain.
And ever since that, he's been doing small mountains.
Yeah, he was climbing a mountain around 8,600 meters, which is just 200 meters shy of Everest. And ever since then, he's been doing small mountains, so around 7,500 meters. So yeah, he's a studly stud, and he's going to be taking us up tomorrow. But he seems pretty chill, so we're not nervous.
Yeah, at least we're in good hands.
Yeah, we're in really good hands. He knows what he's doing. So doesn't help. I'm still nervous.
I guess. That's all we can say.
Yeah, we're gonna start packing now. Alright, see you. Bye bye.
Good morning, guys.
What's the time?
5 minutes to 1 o'clock on the 28th.
5 minutes to 1 a.m. on the
28th.
On the morning of the 28th. We both got around 2-3 hours of sleep last night.
And it's a big day.
It's freezing cold outside. It's got to be negative something, and you have to understand this may not be a big deal for you,
Especially people in North
America, but we're from the Middle East. Everything is 40 above for us, so we're pretty much frozen solid now. We just had porridge and chai, and we're just putting on our crampons and shoes. Jeremy's got his heavy-duty shoes here, which is now stuffed in his bag out of sight. These are crampons, these bad boys here. These deadly things, and they strap on the bottom of these boots here in case we have to walk on a glacier. So we're nervous but excited. I mean, the day is finally here. I think the true test for us is going to be whether or not we can take the weight on our backs, because both these 2 days we've been trekking without backpacks. So let's see what happens, man. Right, cheers, bye-bye. As you can see, we've reached, well, you probably can't see,
about 120 meters.
about 120 meters higher than base camp from where we started. Started at 1:20 AM. It is now 1:40. So
150. Yeah, 140. Yeah, 150.
150. So we've been climbing for about half an hour. So far it's been crazy. It's freezing cold.
Chale dost. Hello.
Chale.
Chalo, best of luck.
Thank you, Ji. Chalo, niche milte hai yaar. I mean, the best part about climbing in the dark is you just gotta shine the light on the back of the shoes of the person in front of you.
I don't know how far you are.
Yeah, you have no idea. Bro, I don't think they can see me. Yeah, you have no idea how far you're going, how far you've come. You just gotta concentrate on each step and try not to fall. So far we've encountered 3 people who are going back. There seems to be a lot of breeze up here on the mountain today. But yeah, we're doing really well so far. So I think we're gonna chill here for a couple of minutes, and at the next break we'll hit you up. Jeremy?
Hello guys. We've been trekking for 1 hour 15 minutes now. It is 2:35
in the
AM
morning.
and we decided to take a small break.
Yeah.
And you can admire the silence.
Yeah, we just want to pause for a second and listen to this, okay? Have you ever heard silence this absolute? It's crazy. Or for that matter, have you ever seen darkness this absolute? You shine your torch and the light just melts away. A while back we saw our first snow up there. The stars are still shining brilliantly as always. You can never see them.
Stok Kangri.
स्टोक तो यहाँ से सीधा देख रहा है ऊपर देखो ये सबसे हाइट वाला
उधर है
नहीं
उधर
लेफ्ट हाँ
Okay, we're catching a glimpse of our mountain. It's the tallest one in front of us, and we're all sort of in a climbing trance right now. Right?
Yeah, it's nice slow steady pace.
Yeah, just slow, steady. 1 step, 2 step, 1 step, 2 step. That's all you can think about. That's all your brain can process. It gets really cold at times when the wind starts blowing. But so far so good.
And the path is quite narrow though.
Yeah, the path is really narrow. Wait, check this out. Yeah, that's it. That's the edge of the path, and beyond that, it's like a drop. I mean, you can literally whisper, and you probably hear me as though I was blasting it. There's nothing here. We've never felt so alone. See? Right. We'll see you soon. Jeremy, you want to say something?
I'll say goodbye.
It's 3:15. We've just hit the 2-hour mark. Jeremy's changing into his ice shoes. I have to continue in these because I couldn't find a size that fit me. Basically, that in the distance, what looks like, okay, you can't see it, but what looks like rock from here is actually a solid glacier.
Dude, okay. Light, you need.
And we're now going to walk on. I'm just eating a granola bar that was frozen solid. It's got to be -5 easy. I've never been this cold in my life. The thing is, you learn more things every minute. Certain things like don't bend your knees too much. Helps you conserve energy. Just sort of drag your feet. Take short breaks, because when you take long ones, you freeze and all your muscles become cold, and then walking again is a pain. So things like this really help. We've been sitting for about 3 minutes, and the cold has sort of reached my bones. So 2 hours in and we're still going strong. Jeremy, any thoughts? How?
Not now.
Alright. See you in a bit then. So what's happening now is we're all being harnessed together. As you can probably see, I'm tied up. Jeremy's Jeremy's all tied up. Our guide is doing his knot there. We're standing on solid ice. Yeah, you probably, there you go, you can see it. And up ahead is a massive glacier and we need to cross. We have our badass looking ice picks, which we're gonna have to learn to use soon. And they're actually quite heavy. So our first journey on ice begins now. How many hours is it, John, since we climbed?
Oh, I can't check on that.
Okay, we can't check the time.
I can take a push. Well guys, it's
What time is it?
4:15
4:15 again.
and we just crossed a crazy glacier.
It took us an hour since that last video, since
Yeah.
we were strapped in, and we've been walking non-stop since then. Jeremy, you want to point it at my face? And
it was really quick,
it
thankfully.
took a lot of effort though. I think it's the hardest thing we've done so far on our trip. The thing was, it wasn't just a glacier. It was more of a glacier, but underneath it there was a fast-flowing river. So you had to look every time you used your pickaxe, which was pretty damn crazy. And we had to jump across many rivers as well. And now my toes and fingers are aching, and there may be danger of frostbite. So I just gotta keep moving them and pray that everything works out. And out there in the east, you can see the sun's rising. It's actually damn pretty. So we're waiting for the sun to come up and warm us a little bit. Should be up in about an hour. But dawn is breaking. Yeah, dawn is breaking. So it's been 3 hours since we started. I think we still have a long way to go though.
At least 2 hours, 2-3 hours.
Yeah, probably more. But so far so good. So far so good. Apart from the cold, more than the breathlessness, more than the altitude, it's just this mind-numbing cold that just messes with your head, right?
Yeah, definitely. And your fingers and your toes. Okay, goodbye people, I need to move my fingers.